Good morning. This is my friend Peter McCabe, and Peter is fast becoming the go-to person as regards all things cemetery or graveyard in Belfast. You want to know anything about any of the Belfast cemeteries or graveyards? Peter is your man. And he, as well as working out of East Side Centre, promoting the area, he takes local tours, walking tours, and you can join these. You can look them up and join them. There's a wealth of them. And he also undertakes cemetery tours where you will follow trails around the cemeteries and leading significant, interesting characters. Graves are pointed out to you by Peter. He is passionate about his subject. He knows it inside out. His knowledge is simply encyclopedic. And he is humorous. He is down to earth. He is not stuffy. And he'll give you a thoroughly excellent tour. But he over the last number of years, he's thrown in his hand at book writing as well. This is one that he did in 2018, 35 trails around Belfast City Cemetery. And some of these were sporting trails, music trails, education trails, people associated with Harlan Wolff and all the rest of it. And he has made up these trails about them. And it's a great read. If you're interested in history, if you're interested in the past, if you're interested in Belfast history in particular. And this is his second book, Guide to Dundonald Cemetery. And it was published in 2020 in January. But he hasn't stopped there, folks. Oh no. This is Peter's latest book, his third book. It's called 2020, and it's 20 graves in each of 20 different local cemeteries. And these are mostly Belfast cemeteries, but I'll run over them for you. There's a few well beyond Belfast. And I got this from Peter. I think the price of the book is £15. You can actually email Peter and he will send you this book. There's his email address and there's his phone number. So there's the contents, and these are some of the cemeteries that are covered. So we've got Bangor Abbey, we've got Bangor Clandyboy, Bangor New, Carnmoney, Carrick, Clifton Street, Cumber, Derry City, Donaghadee, Down Cathedral, Drumbeg, Dundonald, Hillsborough, Prairie, Hollywood, Redburn, Knockbreda, Lisburn, New Cemetery, Blurris, Newton Ards, Mavilla, Portadown at Seago, and 20 more graves in local cemeteries that he hasn't done before, and a few other items about the City Cemetery and Dundonald Cemetery. The book is packed full of information. It's packed full of photographs and illustrations and such like. And it's tremendous value. Forward by Clive Schuyler. So what is Peter actually saying about his book? I haven't read it, by the way. I'm only started on it. So it's not a proper review, this. It's just a sort of a shout out for this new book of Peter's. Roselawn, one of the main cemeteries in Belfast, is not in this book because, lo and behold, Peter is working on a new book on Roselawn, and it's going to be called Roselawn 2021, and he'll reveal everything about Roselawn Cemetery to us in that book. So watch this space, folks. And this book has 400 graves listed in it. And actually it has more than that, and it's 278 pages long, so it's a substantial read, and you can dip into it. And if you've got an interest in a particular cemetery, then it's going to be invaluable to you as you walk round the graves. So what's in 2020, as well as the 20 graves from each cemetery? In each chapter about a particular cemetery, the first entry is a featured grave. Contains more information than in the other entries in the section, and usually is accompanied by a photo or sketch. So who are these particular 20 people that he has highlighted in these cemeteries? So let's have a look down. So we've got W.G. Little, George McBride, the Hewitt grave. In Carnmoney it's Sharon McBride. In Carrick it's Thomas Miller. Clifton Street it's William Basil Ewart. Comber it's George Hackney. In Derry City it's Cecil Francis Alexander. In Donaghadee it's Grace Neal. In Down Cathedral it's Sir Billy Hastings. In Drumbeg it's the Curran grave. In Dundonald it's the Cleveland grave. In Hillsborough it's Frank Partridge grave. In Prairie it's the Sharman D. Neal grave. And it just goes on. So you can scroll down that for yourself. And some of these graves actually I've done my own videos of. I see 3 there. And there are themes running through these graves too. There's the 1798 Rebellion theme, 1916 Somme Battle theme, the Blitz theme, Blue Plaque theme, Ireland Wolf theme, Commonwealth War Graves theme, Ireland theme, and so many other different themes that Peter is picking up on. I like the quirky one. It says, there are a few surprises and strange commemorations in a number of local cemeteries featured in this book, so I've tried to highlight a selection of these. And then there's Titanic and Workman Clark and World Tour. So Peter has been at it again. This is his 3rd book, and we look forward to a further volume from Peter on Roselawn Cemetery. Well done, that man.